Hey guys, it is AlluringSimmer here, and I am back with another speed build. Could you imagine me doing other speed builds? I mean, that's pretty much all I do. However, this one is a little bit, it's not that different to be fair. I was gonna say it's a little bit different. It's another build challenge. However, this one is another limited pack challenge. So I was limited to 3 packs. It's the fitness stuff pack, the Parenthood game pack, and the Get Famous expansion pack. Savannah was the one that suggested this to me in the comments. She's also a streamer. If you guys want to check her out, I'll have a link to her channel in the description so you guys check it out. But yeah, I decided to do a build only using these 3 packs, and it was a little bit of a struggle, but we eventually figured it out. I did it a little bit differently to the other one because last time we were just renovating a house using the 3 packs. This time I completely created my own build. I went for like a cute like suburban kind of build, and instead of doing like a normal color, I don't want to say this is not a normal color, but most times people tend to use like blues and grays and like yellows for like this style of home, but I decided to use green. However, it's not like an off-putting green. I think it's like a nice shade of green, and you'll see that in a little bit. I think I struggled most with the interior. The exterior just like kind of flowed, even though you see me struggling with the door for a little bit. But once I decided to like use the Get Famous windows, it was just a matter of like figuring out the placement and stuff. And I used the door from Get Famous as well. So here's me really trying to incorporate the packs. Pretty much most of the exterior is from Get Famous, including the columns, so that's cool. And here's me just figuring out the floor plan and stuff. It took me a little bit because I realized the space inside is not as much as I thought it was. However, it works for like not necessarily a starter home because it's not, I don't think it was super affordable. Like, I didn't really pay attention to the actual lot price, so it may not be as affordable as it could be. However, it looks cute in my opinion, so would recommend. 10 out of 10, maybe an 8, if I'm being honest. However, I was trying to do something new with the wallpaper, and I was like, no, let's just stick with some basic paneling but make it green. And I just feel like it played nicely with the windows. Like, the colors worked really well together. I know the windows are white, but sometimes like the colors kind of clash, or they like meld into each other if you have like gray wallpapers, and I feel like there's like a nice contrast, if that makes sense. Now here I was just trying to figure out like the deck situation, and I ended up using these like gray floors, I think. And I think those are also from Get Famous. And then here's me trying to do a little bit of landscaping. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's like it's pretty basic if I'm being totally honest, but I think it turned out okay. I added some flowers in between the hedges to just make it feel like a little bit more pretty. But overall, I like how the front of the house turned out. I ended up using these like little base game chairs and table, like a little side table at the front, so like your Sims can sit out here and relax. And then here's me realizing I need to add outdoor lighting. This is a recommendation to anybody because I noticed that like very often it's easy to forget to like put lights on the outside. It's obviously not a requirement if you don't really have like a backyard space or an outdoor space for your Sims. However, if you like want to do something fun in your backyard and stuff, it's kind of annoying if it's like night and they want to like go out there and you can't see anything because there's no light. So yeah, I usually do that around the beginning or at any time, but I always make sure I check how it looks in like different lightings. So like I'll check how it looks in the morning and in the night so I can make sure my house is fully lit. And here's me fully lighting, I was gonna say fully lighting the interior of the house so I can see what's going on in there. I decided to use these like modern looking base game doors for all the rooms. There wasn't really any doors from the packs that I felt would have worked better here, so I just went with that basic white door. And then here's me figuring out the kitchen. I decided to do it without the pack disabler that I normally use. So James Turner has a pack disabler that allows you to like disable any packs that you're not currently using. So for this, I would have disabled everything except for the 3 packs. However, I didn't do that, so I had to filter it through every single time. And then when you try and copy things, or like to copy like an item in the game to like put it somewhere else, it resets all the filters. So that was slightly irritating, and I think by the end I ended up just like looking for stuff from the specific pack or just looking at base game because I really couldn't be bothered to put the filter on every single time. However, it worked out in the end. I decided on a 2-bedroom home, 2 bath, actually it might be 3 bathrooms. I don't know if I put one downstairs. Yeah, I did. So it's 2 bathrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and 2 bedrooms. And it's pretty much an open floor plan on the bottom floor. I added walls at first so I could like know where everything was gonna go, and then I remove it. I know it's not like a common thing that people do, but I always do it with my modern builds because I feel like it helps me plan the layout better. Obviously you can just like eyeball it and figure out where you want to put things, but it just helps me like visualize exactly where I want certain things to go. Here's me doing the bathroom. I was going to use the one from Fitness Stuff, and then I just felt like it was too much for like the, you know, half bath in the downstairs level, so I ended up just using a base game one, and the Parenthood sink, and I think it turned out cute. One thing you may have noticed, or maybe you didn't, is the dining chairs changed at least 8 times, and I'm telling you that it changes again before this build is over, because I really was just like fixated on those dining chairs. Everything was just not looking right to me. Like, I look at it now, and it honestly didn't look that bad. Like, it looked fine, but I just was so upset with how it was turning out, and I kept switching it out, kept going back to the same one, and then I eventually decided on like the ones from Get Famous, which you'll see later on. I tried to change the table, and I think I ended up changing the table back. I honestly don't remember. You will see soon enough. Here I just added some clutter from like Parenthood and just like some base game stuff, and then now I'm just figuring out the curtain situation. In terms of curtains in The Sims 4, sometimes it's just hard to find the ones for the specific window you want to use. I ended up using blinds for the bigger windows and then regular curtains for the smaller ones, but you know, you gotta make use of what you have, I guess. I decided to make a little makeshift closet. Obviously, if I was using Get Together, I would have just put a closet there, but because we're limited by the packs, I just made my own, and I thought it turned out good. Surprisingly, we're actually getting close to the end of this build. Once I like figured out the bottom floor, like everything else kind of worked really easily, and I didn't feel like I was struggling a lot. So like here I'm working on the office area, and you'll notice how quickly I was just like, you know what, these chairs would be perfect in the dining area. And I finally settled on it. And the office space was like a nice little nook for your Sims to like do their work, I guess, or whatever needs they have that require using a computer. It's there. Now I'm working on the living space, and I decided to do like a simple living area. However, I apparently decided to move on to the kitchen. I was gonna go bright blue with the kitchen. I was gonna go out there and do like a nice bright blue kitchen, but you'll notice afterwards that I was just like, you know what, maybe bright blue isn't for me. Maybe it's for other people, but not me. Not today, at least. So I ended up changing them all out to like white or beige or something. You'll see in a second. I just was really struggling with this build. And the thing is, I wasn't even struggling with using the packs. I was just struggling with figuring out like color swatches and like choosing what items to use. Like, it's not that the items weren't there, it's just I wasn't sure how to like pair them together, because these are such random packs, which again, that's part of the challenge. They're meant to be random. But yeah, here's me coloring them to like make them more beige and neutral. I think I just threw a rug and a bookshelf here in the middle to like separate the space, and yeah, that was that, at least for the bottom floor. Okay, you may have noticed a little pause there, and that's because I just realized that we aren't getting close to the end of the video. There's actually quite a few more minutes left. We're just finishing with the bottom floor. My stupid self didn't process that there was a whole other clip with the entire top floor, and now I did. So you have me for a little bit longer. Now I'm working on the living space here, and I used a lot of like fitness stuff and Get Famous in this room, because here's me really trying to pack it in. I was just like, okay, there's no more messing around here. I have to use it 3 packs. We're going to use it 3 packs. And that is what happened. You may see that right now. I actually use this table. I think it's from Get Famous, and I've never used it before, and I think it worked really well. Like underneath it has like the staggered effect, and I kind of love it. So now we're moving straight on to the upstairs. This is where I decided to do the like master bedroom. I ended up using a painting as the headboard. I don't know if you guys think that that's cool or if you think it's weird, but I think it's hella cool, and I'm not gonna take credit for it. I saw Gerb Sims do it, and I thought it looked really cool. I was like, there's no way you just used a painting as a headboard and made it work. But she did, and now I did. At least I think I did. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I made it work, or do you think it looks dumb? Because I think it looks cool, and to be honest, that's all that should matter. I mean, to be fair, your opinions matter too, but still. Now we're moving on to the master bedroom, where I was just like, okay, this is where we're going to use fitness stuff. Because for some reason, fitness stuff came with some cool bathroom stuff, and I don't really, I mean, I get it, but I also don't really get it. Like, yeah, you work out, you might want to take a shower, but we got a full bathroom set. There are a lot of stuff packs that did not give us that luxury, so I just want to say how much I appreciate the fact that we got a full bathroom set. That's all I gotta say. In the like landing area slash hallway space, I added a little book reading area. Used a lot of Parenthood there, and I think it worked really well. Here, I actually mixed some fitness stuff and some Parenthood together in this room to make the like children's bathroom, and I gave it like a cute little ocean theme, so it has like the whale curtains and stuff on the shower. And then in the kids' bedroom, I decided to add like the same nautical sort of, you know, water theme, and I thought it looked super cute. Right here, I decided to change out all the lighting because I realized I forgot to do that. I always put the base game light in, and then I change out the lights afterwards just so I can like see what I'm doing. It's actually more for you guys than for me, because normally when I build, I don't actually put lighting in. I mean, I'm used to it now because I like record videos and like do Twitch and stuff, but before I would just build in the dark and it was fine. However, I realized like on video it ends up making the things look darker than usual, so it makes it harder to see. This was my favorite part of this room. I decided to put the TV like pretty much at floor height, so it's like perfect for a kid, and I kind of love it because it just works really well. And this is actually the end of the build, so feel free to give a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, let me know what packs you want me to use next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, bye.